Hi everyone, welcome back to Barbie Dolls of the Week. So this week I want to show you some new things that I've gotten. Some through Black Friday sales at Walmart and a couple that I've got other ways, not necessarily through Black Friday. And, I'm not really buying a lot right now, but sometimes I buy things, as some of you know, to resell. So, for instance, I found at a flea market over the holiday weekend Donnie and Marie still in their boxes. Now, they had been removed but resealed, and they were in very good condition. So I bought those, sold them within a week for a profit. So, things like that. But anyway, today I want to show you some new dolls that I've gotten. I'm going to start with this young lady who is part of the new Fashionista line, or somewhat new. I'm not sure she's in the brand new line. Actually, I know she's not. So this is number 97. And, I'm looking on the back here, but I don't see a name. I think they still have names, but I'm just not seeing it on here. So if anybody knows, she's got kittens on her, or cats on her dress. And this, like I said, is number 97. She's got a little cat-like thing on the top of her head, too. So I just thought she was cute, and the Walmart had these for $5 that weekend for Black Friday, and I'm not sure if it went into the weekend or not, but at least Black Friday. And so I wanted to get this one, and she is one of the cuter ones, I think, from that group. When you look at the back here, you see quite a bit of the ones that, I've gotten this one and this one. Of course, this guy, almost all the guys. And not too many of these girls. I don't know, I may get this one. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not crazy about most of these on here. She's okay. Oops, almost bumped the camera. She's okay. I like this one, and I like this camo one. But I've seen those two in the store, and their hair is usually a mess. So I don't know. Especially that camo one. So I probably won't get that one. But anyway, I did want this one. What do you guys think of her? She is one of the, I believe she's one of the petite ones. I really liked when they labeled them petite and so forth, but they don't do that anymore. I don't know if I showed you guys this dress that I bought. I'm just having trouble bumping this camera today. Boy, sorry. It's like, not an earthquake here. I hope people in Alaska can have good luck with dealing with all that damage. Good luck, is all I can say. But anyway, this is a little bit older dress that I found on clearance at Walmart a ways back. And I'm looking to see if I see a year on here, but right now, 2016 is on here. Now, you see they've got the labeling at the top where it can fit any fashionista or doll, I guess, regardless of size, and it's going to look different on different body shapes, but at least it's labeled, and I liked when they labeled the dolls as well. Okay, moving on. So also in that group of the this actually wasn't part of the $5 dolls. This, I believe, was just a regular $7.94 doll. So this is a similar doll to one of the male fashionistas that's actually, let me see, but I think he's on the back here. Let's see. Yeah, this one. So this doll here, which was number 15, I believe is the same one that's in this package. His hair appears to be a little darker, perhaps. But he is in the new male career line. You can be anything. Now, I'm really glad that they have expanded this to the Ken dolls. They've had this, of course, for years for Barbie, but you can be anything for the males, too. Why not? They can be anything. So, in this case, it's a soccer player. Now, not everybody can be a soccer player, but some people can. So, anyway, here he is, and I think this is a really cute one. And, of course, he's got a soccer ball. No surprise there. Here's the back of the package. And it says, by the way, 200 plus careers. And it tells you a little bit about each one. And when a girl plays with Barbie, by the way, she imagines everything she can become. And I wish it would say when a boy plays with a doll, he can imagine what he can become. Whatever that might be. So, and then they talk about professional soccer players and what it kind of takes to do that. And they've got a picture here of some of the other ones, which is something that's so lacking in some of these dolls today, is not showing you the other available dolls. I think that's a totally missed opportunity by Mattel. And it just doesn't take much. So anyway, they do show you here. So yeah, a really nice outfit he's got. And he's got socks and, of course, shoes that are for soccer. That match his top. Okay, let's move on to the second career Ken that I got in the Walmart group of things here. And that is the Firefighter. Firefighter Ken. Now, I'm told this is the same doll as this one. And I just wanted to compare their faces. You know, they do have the same face, but this one's skin tone is a lot darker, I notice. So, trying to get the glare off there for you guys, but I don't know if you can notice as well, but in person you can really see the difference. Maybe when I hold it like that, you guys can see how much darker the firefighter's skin is. And that's nice that, you know, first of all, he has darker skin, and it makes it somewhat different. But it is the same face. Body-wise, let me see here, because this is a, you know, small Ken. I forget what they called it. Not petite, but something else. I can't quite tell. But it might be that this one is a normal size Ken. I'm not sure. Does anybody know? I haven't opened it yet, obviously. I'm not sure I'm going to or not. We'll see. But anyway, I really liked this one, and I wanted to get it as soon as I saw it. He's got... you know, in the packaging, or the pictures, I mean, it looks like he has blue eyes. I don't know if you can see that. But the doll has brown eyes, that's for sure. In the pictures I've seen, the eyes are blue. Bluish. But yeah, he's definitely brown-eyed here, it looks like. It's kind of a light brown, but... And then he has a pretty detailed outfit, but the only issue is... that's just drawn on or painted on. It's not like an actual accessory. Now, in this case, for young kids, I think that's good, because that would be one more choking hazard if you had a little radio thing here, or a flashlight, I think that is. So, the fact that it's painted on is okay, actually, I think. I don't know if that's a one-piece outfit or what, but he's got some pretty good shoes there. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of this line? The other thing is they have a lifeguard. Very unimaginative. You know, woo, a lifeguard. I haven't seen that yet in the Barbie line over the years. Yeah, we have. So, I would have rather them skip that one and done something else. Maybe a construction worker. Plumber. You know, what's wrong with that? I'm not joking. I mean, I think that'd be great. Plumber Ken. You know, so, and then they have barista. Again, not what I would have chosen. You know, I don't know that that's the... There's nothing wrong with being a barista, but I just think there could have been more interesting jobs. So, like I said, plumber, construction worker. Maybe we could have had a doctor. We've had Dr. Ken's, but we could have had another one. So, anyway, hopefully they'll come up with a couple more that are a little more imaginative than that. Those two are probably not ones I'm going to get. And by the way, the barista one is the famous Man Bun Ken. So, you know, I don't know if they're sort of recycling these when they have extras, so they're going to put them in the new doll. I don't know. What do you think? Okay, and before we go any further, I want to show you the star of this video, which is the Barbie Dreamtopia, which I hadn't planned to buy any of those, by the way. It says, sail away with Chelsea and her big sister Barbie to magical lands where adventure never stops and imagination soars. Well, they've soared this time because we've come up with Merman Ken. Now, I think this is great. I have to say that I'm so impressed with Mattel for doing this. This takes a lot of guts or a lot of moxie or something. But to do a Merman Ken, now somebody said online that this is not the first Merman Ken, that there was one before this. Can anyone confirm that or not? I am not aware of one, and I'm surprised if there was one out before now that I didn't see it, or know of it at least. His arms, by the way, are somewhat posable, not a whole lot, but somewhat. You know, they can certainly move in the sockets quite a bit. So anyway, I think this is great because, you know, who would have ever thought they would do a Merman Ken? It takes guts and nerve because, you know, now everybody thinks, oh well, this is a feminine doll, a male doll that's feminine. I don't really look at it that way. He doesn't have to be feminine, and if he is, that's okay. Actually, with me, I don't. It doesn't bother me in the least. But just for being a merman, that doesn't make it him feminine or masculine. He could just be him, and I think that's what the point is. But when you have a box that talks about um, imagination soaring. Well, okay, so if you got a little boy playing with a mermaid doll, which we've had for years from Barbie and Mattel, well, what if he wants to be a merman? And now he has something that he could possibly, you know, be a merman versus a mermaid. In other words, a boy who doesn't want to dress as a girl, and if you do, I'm good with that. I love drag. But if you don't and you just want to be a merman, then you've got something that's a toy that looks like what you could possibly be. So it kind of goes along with those career things. And I think the design of it is pretty good. As you can see, he can sit due to that part in his groin area that bends. And the tail comes unattached, or this part I mean, and you just slip it in there. So let me see if it'll come out. It doesn't want to come out, so I'm not going to force it, but it comes separate, and you just stick it in there. And he has this little cute seashell necklace that you see, and these little wrist cuffs, or whatever they are, I'm not sure. But I think overall he just looks really nice, and I love the colors they picked for him. The pink shell was kind of daring too. I mean, you know, it matches down here. So I think whoever designed this, it's just really well designed. It looks great. Obviously, we always want a little more articulation, but in this case, I don't think it's necessary for the legs. But for the arms, it would have been nice to have them be able to bend, I think, and twist a little bit more at the wrist. But I'm not going to complain. That's just a suggestion for future. But yeah, what do you guys think? I've heard some really good comments about this. I've heard some negative comments, and not necessarily about the whole masculine feminine thing. But just, you know, people don't like it. They think it's cheap, or at least one person in particular I saw several times talking about this online. But I like it, and I'm so proud of Mattel for doing a Merman Ken. And like I said, please let me know if you do know one way or the other if there has been one in the past. But for now, I'm going to close with the merman going for a swim. And he better put his arms up so he can navigate the waters here. There he goes. Okay, see you later. Bye.